Subscribe to get Curried and click on the bell icon for more updates.
Grilling chicken at home can sound like an impossible task, but today I'm going to show you how to make this recipe at home easily and quickly, but more importantly, without any fancy equipment like a barbecue, grill or an oven. So let's get started. Before we start marinating the chicken, we just have to make sure that our boneless chicken breast pieces are nice and flat. This will make sure that they cook evenly. Now I'm going to use this little pounder, which is specially for meat, but if you don't have this at home, you can use a rolling pin. I've done that when I've not been able to find this. So just flatten out the chicken. Chicken pieces are nice and flat. Now I'm going to transfer them into this bowl. Now we're going to move on to making the marinade, and this is the most crucial step of making really good grilled chicken. A quarter cup of extra virgin olive oil is the first thing that's going to go into this tiny little mixer jar. Now to this, I'm going to add the juice of 1 lemon. Now the next thing we're going to add are some chili flakes. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of it, a good teaspoon of dried oregano. Now I'm going to add some cloves of garlic, quarter teaspoon of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of whole grain mustard, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and a good amount of salt. Now just grind all of this together. Lovely. Now what you can see is that everything has emulsified here. So to this, for a little extra herby flavor, I'm now going to add about a quarter cup of parsley leaves. That smells so wonderful. So now it's time to add this marinade to the chicken. I'm just going to pour this marinade all over the chicken. And just make sure that the chicken is really well coated in the marinade. Now I'm just going to cover this up and set it aside for anywhere between 30 minutes to 2 hours. But you must give this at least half an hour to marinate. Otherwise, we're just not going to get a nice juicy grilled chicken. So off this goes into my refrigerator. The chicken has marinated for a good 2 hours, which means it's absorbed a lot of flavor. And right here, I've got a grill pan heating to a medium heat. And I'm just going to open up the marinated chicken now. And now I'm just going to place it on this grill pan. And hear that sizzle. If you're wondering why there's no oil in the pan, that's because remember we added the oil to our marinade, and that's now really nicely coated on our chicken. So it's been about 4 minutes for the chicken to cook on one side, and a visual cue apart from the timing is that if you come closer, you'll see that the sides have cooked up, and you can see that this is raw in the center, which means it's time to flip it over. And right I was. That's beautiful. And it's been about 3 or 4 minutes on the second side too. And it's time to just take this out of the pan. Look at that beautiful caramelization. And I'm just going to let the chicken rest on this plate. I'm going to continue with cooking the rest of the chicken that we had marinated. That's just beautiful. So if you like this recipe, which I'm very sure that you will, please like the video, share it with your friends, leave a comment below, and of course, subscribe to get curried.